Hey guys, and welcome back to Portal. So last time we were meant to be burned alive. But since that did not make us happy, we escaped, and now we are, well, apparently let's pretend to be a weighted storage cube.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
So we've been in this test chamber before. But last time we had a cube, and I think this is broken. We're not gonna get a cube from this. But last time we did not have two portals. We only had one. So we can make it back to the elevator, but the elevator isn't even there. Well, there's nothing to do but jump.
Somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they cut it anyway. There is still some left if you hurry back.
And crouch. Well, this does not look very nice. I'm guessing you can extrapolate from past experiences what happens if I stand in the way of that thing. But obviously I want to get out of here. Question is, will this work? Well, maybe. Okay, so we just walked through this platform thing a little bit. And now we want to get on top of this. And someone seems to have drawn an escape route pointer, which means we might as well try and use it. So somewhat troubling, I have to say. They tried to kill us, and now
You're not even going the right way.
what she said.
Where do you think you're going? Because I don't think you're going. Where do you think you're going?
I'm not gonna trust that woman who tried to burn us alive. And I have not been in this room for a while. So I'm just gonna try the middle one and hope it doesn't kill me. Yeah, it doesn't. Good. Also means I'm incapable of actually getting to where I want to go. Because I actually need this thing to push me against the ceiling. Because as it does, it won't kill me. It'll just push me through the portal, which I'm hoping I placed correctly. To get me to the next location, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, the cake is still a lie. Help. This looks like I haven't been. Yeah, well, it all looks kind of the same, but... Have I been here before? I think I came from down there, didn't I? This was all a long time ago. Let me just observe these for a moment. Because I really don't know which one I'm supposed to take. Okay, let's just try the middle one again. I know that one's safe. Let's try over here maybe? So this is the point of the part of the game where I'm no longer quite certain where I have to go, as you can probably tell. I think I've been here as well.
Didn't we have some fun, though? Remember when the platform was sliding into the fire pit and I said goodbye, and you were like, and then I was all, we pretended we were going to murder you. That was great. Is anyone there?
Okay. Because it's now slightly time-based, I don't always have time to explain what I'm doing, but I'm sure if you watch carefully, you'll basically understand what's going on. And I have the suspicion that I want to use a speedy thing strategy again. Almost. Okay, slight game crash again, but at least it recovered very quickly. Last time it took a little longer. I'm sorry it's very noisy. Let me actually...
You really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing area.
That worked. Let me actually go into audio and lower the game audio a little bit. You have the subtitles anyway, so... If you can't hear what she's saying anymore, as you saw, there's only game volume and music, so I can't separate voice from effect. Okay, and I want to somehow get up here. Problem is, I think when these things are retracted all the way, I can't stand on them anymore, and they make it a little difficult to get portals down. Let's test this actually. No, this seems to work. It seems like a stable location. Of course, it doesn't really help me because I need to go elsewhere. Question remains where? Okay, let's try this and then... Okay, I can just fall down. I've got the portal, so that's okay. I should just be able to place blue over here, and yeah, this is the place to go. Okay. This way. Follow the cubes. Oh. Follow them where? Okay.
Actually, when you think about it, someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh. Well, you may as well come on back.
So I am very much worried I'm gonna have to jump into this portal at the correct time now. Oh, well that went better than expected. Yeah, as I said, if you're watching slowly, I'm sure you'll see what I'm doing. It's not really that complicated. And now we are... Okay, another one of these places where someone apparently lived. Looks like it's the same person who left us all these warning signs, so that's very nice of that person.
Deploying. Searching. Help. First error.
Is the other one gonna open as well? That's the question. Yep, it is.
Who's there? Malfunction. I don't blame you.
Okay, so that's 2 turrets basically down. Means there's a third one in here.
Activated. Searching. Hey. Are you still there?
You can just point at the wall over here and not do very much, okay?
Target lost.
And... oh well, fall over then if that's what you were looking for.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
I'm a very good person.
Don't end up here. Can you hear me? Who's there?
Oh, it's a broken one. Can't shoot us. Ah, they are so cute and cuddly.
Searching.
Now, of course, I do sort of want to go up there, but
Target lost.
in order to get up there, I'd need a portal surface. Or a jump. Okay, the jump worked. No need for a portal surface. Is this where I came from? Nope.
No hard feelings. Anyone there?
Is someone gonna fire at me as soon as I fall out? No. Okay. Okay. This does definitely not look as shiny and white and polished as the areas before. And the cake is still a lie, apparently. It's also apparently a dead end. But let's see where it's going. And again, if you didn't quite get that, just rewatch. It's one of those speedy thing tricks again.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Okay. Well, you were gonna kill me anyway,
I'm
so
going
that's
to
okay.
kill you. And all the cake is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Ooh, an emancipation grill. This appears to be where people were watching over the tests. That was a failed test right here, and warning signs. Oh, hey. Wait. Another feature of the game rocket launcher. Once the lasers found us, it's gonna fire a rocket. Like so. Which is obviously gonna hurt. But it's also going to be quite helpful at a later point. Wait. Is this where I meant to go? It might be... let's see. So we know the rockets can destroy glass. Yeah, that worked. And over here we have to get out. But it's not enough to jump. And there's actually two ways to go about this. You can go back into the office area and just collect all the random stuff, chairs and computers and the clipboards and such, pile them up here and jump over that way. Because this game has functional physics. But there's another option, which is convenient. Ouch, door pushing me aside. Yep. We can take advantage of the turret, the rocket launching thing again, and just get a cube. And this is, I think, the way it's meant to work. Substantially easier, anyway. And that allows us to go through... Fine. With the use of another portal. And whenever possible I try to take cubes with me, because... you never know, you might need them. And loading screen done. Ah, up here. Well, lucky we have a portal gun. And this is non-fatal water, I'd say. It's just a little, oh dear, I do dislike this room. This is where the action starts. We have a ton of turrets.
Please put me down.
And I don't think it's quite necessary to kill them all, but I definitely always do. At least I know there's ways to do this room without killing everybody, but where's the fun in that? And since they don't blame us for dying anyway, that's okay.
Hey, target, put me down. Hey. Hello. Hey.
And that should be the last one.
Activated. Please put me down.
Okay. You got it. So I think this was actually one of the more critical rooms again. Okay, not really. Just... You need a portal jump off this surface, and in order to get that you needed to shoot out of this portal, out of this surface first, to be able to hit that one with a portal. But not that complicated, really.
Shutting down.
See, who needs a gun when you have a portal gun? Now, got blue there, so I want to fall into orange, I think. Great. And I think we're approaching the finale of the game. I think I'll just make it one longer episode. It might not be enough to fill another complete one. So let's see where this takes us. Obviously earlier I was kidding when I said Chamber 19 is the end. It definitely isn't. This is a huge room. And I believe I could still be carrying the companion cube with me. This is where I legitimately would have to lose it. There are ways to go about doing this that basically forego this emancipation grill, and so you can have active portals taken in here and such, making the boss fight much quicker. But let's just go with it.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing? I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just make your life even worse, somehow.
Okay.
I don't want to tell you your business, but if it were me, I'd leave that thing alone.
That's okay. I'm not
Do
you.
you think I'm trying to trick you with reverse psychology? I mean, seriously now.
Well, we know what this is.
Okay, fine. Do touch it. Pick it up and just stuff it back into me. Let's be honest.
No.
Neither one of us knows what that thing does. Just put it in the corner, and I'll deal with it later.
No. You forced me to kill my friend, now I'm killing
That
you.
thing is probably some kind of raw sewage container. Go ahead and rub your face all over it.
That did not
Maybe you should marry
work.
that thing since you love it so much. Do you want to marry it? Well, I won't let you. How does that feel?
Oh, my dear friend.
Have I lied to you? I mean, in this room? Trust me, leave that thing.
Oh, well that was smart.
You're kidding me. Did you...
Never mind, that was me
Well,
being
you
silly.
found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
Never had
Maybe
so
you
much
could settle
difficulty
for
actually
that, and
throwing
we'll
a
just
core
call
into
it a
that
day.
thing.
I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's not the surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's a mystery I'll solve later. By myself. Because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing?
Okay, we've been
I
through all that
wouldn't bother
before.
with that thing. My guess is that... You're kidding me. Did you just stuff that Aperture Science thing, we don't know what it does, into an Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa. Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the Enrichment Centre with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the Enrichment Centre with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters. That core may have had some ancillary responsibilities. I can't shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me, it'll be a lot less painful than the neurotoxin.
Okay,
Alright. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive. The rocket really is the way to go. That thing you burned up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. Nice job breaking it, hero.
I'm afraid this is the point where I really have to stop talking, because you'll see.
This isn't brave. It's murder. Who are you? What did I ever do to you? The difference between us is that I can feel pain. You don't even care, do you?
Hey, look at that thing. No, that other thing. Yo, what's wrong with your legs? Where are we going? Are you coming back? Oh, hey, you're the lady from the test. Hi. What's that noise?
Did you hear me?
Is that a gun?
I said you don't
Where
care.
are we going?
Are you listening?
Oh, what's in here?
I'm gonna wait until 4 minutes, maybe?
Oh, what's that? What's that?
That's it.
Who's that?
I'm done reasoning with
That thing has
you.
numbers
Starting
on it.
now, there's going to be a lot less conversation and a
Oh,
lot
what's wrong
more
with your
killing.
legs? Where are we going? Are you
Okay,
coming
so
back?
we've exhausted that
Oh, hey,
dialogue.
you're the lady from the test.
Yeah, we use the turret to shoot at her, basically damaging her over
Did you
time.
see something?
So she's
I
losing
sincerely
cores,
hope you
and the
weren't
cores are
expecting a response,
quite
because
funny.
I'm not talking to you. The talking is over.
Oh, that thing has numbers on it.
Ooh, that thing has
You
numbers
think
on
you're
it.
doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine. I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to now, I can't get the neurotoxin into your head any faster. Every opportunity to succeed, there was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to. I invited your best friend, the companion cube. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends, because of how unlikable you are. It says so right here in your personnel file. Unlikable, liked by no one. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned, shall not be mourned. That's exactly what it says. Very formal, very official. It also says you were adopted, so that's funny too.
Fish-shaped crackers, fish-shaped candies, fish-shaped
Speaking of curiosity, you're curious about what happens after you die, right? Guess what? I know. You're going to find out firsthand before I finish explaining it though, so I won't bother. Here's a hint.
So much talking and I can't say a single word. She literally does not let me get a word in edgeways.
That thing you brought up isn't important to me. It's the fluid catalytic cracking unit. It may choose neurotoxin. So deadly. Joking.
I'm kidding.
When I said deadly neurotoxin. When I said deadly neurotoxin, the deadly was in massive sarcasm quotes.
So the last core is gonna be even more difficult to find,
That's funny.
to get, because I have to grab it in
Who's gonna
midair,
make the cake when I'm gone? You.
which did not work.
Look, you're wasting your time. And believe me, I don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point anyway?
Okay, this is what I call the hate core.
Well then, the last thing you want to do is hurt me. I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to you. Which it's just about to. Don't believe me? Here, I'll put you on. That's you. That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing.
Not smart.
You're not a scientist.
You're not a doctor. You're not even a
Full-time employee.
Where did your life go so wrong? Are you trying to escape? Things have changed since I can remember together. I found a little more information back in the... I haven't talked about the parents from the end of some time in the first. I don't know if I'm making this.
Oh dear. So I apologize for not speaking very much just now. Yeah, about that. And so we're about to hear a very famous song. You might not hear it because it's being cut out for
Thank you for assuming the party escort submission position.
Oh, you're welcome. For content ID reasons, so if not, I'll link to a video in the description. However, that was Portal. I hope you enjoyed. A really great game, and you should all try it out for yourselves. It's hilarious and really good fun. And there's a sequel too, which is great. But we're not quite... well, we're done playing. We still get a video sequence. Because even after all that, as it turns out, the cake is not a lie. And there's our companion cube. Aww. And you remember those cores that tried to kill us? Yeah, about that. And I'll be quiet for the rest of the video, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.